Welcome to Kombi Mania.
Hi all, welcome to Kombi Mania. It all started about 3 years ago when I was trying to find a Kombi project. I found this ute on the net and we drove 9.5 hours to the middle of New South Wales to the town of Mudgee. We checked over the Kombi ute and found that it was exactly what I'd been looking for. Join us on our journey in restoring this Kombi ute that we have nicknamed Coot, which is short for Kombi Ute. You will see a lot of my father Jeff, who is retired and loves tinkering on cars, and my son Jed, who behind the scenes will be editing and uploading the footage. I hope you enjoy this journey as much as us.
As you can see, there's a little bit of rust in it. But it's not too bad. Now this is the inside. You can see the floor. Quite a bit of rust in the floor down there. But that's going to be all replaced. And then we've got to take this panel off at the back here. Along here. Drill out the pop rivets or the spot welds here, and then take this off and put a new panel back on there, but it's a little bit rusty down the bottom there, as you can see down along there. So that's rust that's gone through. There's a little bit in this floor just under here. You can see the daylight down there, but that'll bits will be replaced. There's up in the roof there, which is not bad. That's the ceiling of the bus. It's pretty good. That'll all clean up. So the headlights, as you can see, down the bottom of those headlight bulbs there, the boots, got to fix that up. There's a little bit of rust in the doors down here, along there, over here. That's the bottom of the door. That is the dog leg. It has a little bit of rust. It's a bit dented in just under there. But, a little bit of rust there, and the bottom of the doors, a dent here and up here, which will pop out. That'll pop out nicely. And there's the original tear weight of it. That sill down here has got rust in it. That's got to be replaced. Down there, all the way along there, as you can see, there's rust. And there's also, they're quite solid, those bits under there. That's the jack point, and all this chassis rail down there, that's all solid. The wheel arches here are in very good condition, as you can see. There's a little dent just there, but if you look along that's pretty good. It's quite good. So that's the condition of the tray. As in there, you can see it's dented a little bit at the back here. There's a little bit of rust up the top of the roof here. the cabin. We'll just cut a section out here, cross over to there and down, and put a little right angle bend on it, little break, and then that'll weld in there nicely. You've got the tailgate here, the sight tray sides. It's got a fairly big dent in there, as you can see, but we'll cut that bit out just along there. That should replace that. Got a kink in that just here, and you can see the spot welds have come all drift there, but that'll be all pushed back and clamped up and re-spot welded into there. This coming around to the back of it again, as you can see, the back of it. This was all pushed in here, but I've got most of that out. If you look along it, you can see it's not too bad now. It just needs a little bit of finessing. This side's still got to come out yet. It's quite dented in, especially up around here, down along there. As you look at the side here, you can see the actual dents in it. That'll all come out. This bit of hinge rail along here has got to be replaced because it's rusted out there, and also pinholes just there. You can see the rust. So that bit there's got to be replaced. We've got to retain this bit. We retain that and drill it out and then re-weld it in. It's a little bit rusted. Oh no, that's just dirt in there. It'll all come out. It'll be fine. So we've got to replace this bit and the floor there and the little floor in there. That'll all be done. There's the rail along here. It's got to be replaced. So this has got to be straightened up a little bit. You can see it moving a bit. We'll stay all that when we put the new floor in here, and we've got to put this bit of frame around here. That's got to be replaced. These have got to be fixed up. So plenty of work to do. Looking at the front of it here, you can see by the roof there that it's got a few bad dents in the roof. But what we'll do is weld a couple of little bits of rod on here, and then with that we'll be able to pull that up and away, because you can't get under there and push it, because as you can see in there you can get your hand into about there, and that's about it. So that's a bit rusty in there, but that'll be sprayed and treated a little bit. So there's a few dents just along here. That's all got to come out. That's got to come out a bit down here. There's a bullet hole in there. That's right at the nose. That's where the Volkswagen emblem goes. There's a crease along here and down here, and a couple of little high spots there, high spot there, and a high spot over here. They'll be panel beaded out. Also down here, as you can see, and down there. This has got a ripple effect here, which we'll have to fix up. And there's a bit of a crease along here. Also down here, you can see the crease along there. So yeah, when you get around here, you can just see this bit of a bulge. The bumper's in good nick, as you can see. These will be taken off, panel beaded and cleaned up, and it'll be fine. And this is what it looks like from underneath. If you can adjust the light, that's the steering box there, the suspension across there, a bit of surface rust. A couple of panels have got to be replaced. Other than that, all right, but it's very, very good. It's a little bit here might have to be replaced, or just a panel put in here and another panel, and panel beat that bit. There's a few rust holes, but I think that'll be okay. That'll come up good. So that's the project. Volkswagen Kombi Utility, 1965. This is behind the cab seat. As you can see, very rusty. I've cleaned it down. And I'm going to make these sections here. That one and a section between, which was completely rotted out. The rest of it's all good, very good. As you can see by the back of the seat, we're able to push that out, get that back to a nice reasonable state. And we've also got some rust repairs to do down there, as you can see. But that's coming at a later date. Same as the floor down here. So we'll get to work on this bit here now, and we'll see how we go. Here I've made a cardboard template ready to go. It's just a matter of cutting it out on a sheet of steel, 0.9 millimetres thickness steel it is. I bought a sheet and we're doing it out of that. These are the driver's side template, and we'll just trace that onto the sheet and cut it out, and then we'll bend it up and see how it looks. It's all cleaned up here, ready to be treated for rust. I'll put some of that rust preventative in there. It's a mixture of hydrochloric acid and some other stuff. No, it's phosphoric acid. So that'll be quite interesting. I've put a little bit down there, as you can see, and it's treated that. This here has been treated. It was rusty, but as you can see it goes back nicely to new metal. So I'll do the same all over. I've treated that bit there. So it'll go right over that. I've given this a rub with a sanding disc to sand it back to nice new metal, and that'll be welded on. It'll be spot welded here. Spot welded. I've got I'll show you a later date when I make it all up on exactly how we're going to go. Hi again, guys. This is the driver's side behind the back cabin seat. I've made up that. It's made up of 3 pieces. We've got this plate here. That is a strengthening plate, and then you've got this as a support for the back panel. That just is spot welded onto there. And this all gets spot welded onto the frame. I'll show you in a second what it's like. And this is a sheet I've just bent up, and I've put a little bit of a U-shaped bend on there, just so it'll fit over top of a bit of steel there to give it strength. Right, it was just spot welded on before, but I've decided to do it a different way, and I think it could work out better. And there's the other bit over there. We'll transfer this to the cabin now and just have a look, see how it all fits. You should be able to see how things fit in here now. We've got a little bit of a, as you can see there, there's a kink, and that kink will allow it to slip down over there. This bit here is to support the back panel that goes here, and we've had to put that on a bit of an angle here. It's pretty intricate, not quite. That fits in there and screws together, sits there like that. I'll get the other piece. Now here's this bit here I was talking about to fit over that in there. Supposed to fit in. Ah, there it is. Right. It'll fit just there. That'll be spot welded onto there. I'll pull that out with a bit of steel just to hold it for the minute and brace it. And then we'll just drill holes in here. And that'll all be spot welded right along there. Same as here, up there, all around the place. So that should bring it back just like brand new. Okay, we'll do exactly the same with the other side there. This is the other side. It's made exactly the same but in reverse. We'll see how it goes here. There it is. That's how it will look. As you can see, that's looking quite good just there. Actually, I'll screw it back in just there. We'll see what it looks like. Looking forward to getting that all done.